Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. We will be presenting the summary of Chapter 7 titled Business Regulation and Support System. We will begin with the introduction first. Business regulation are required for business to sustain the legality business in the future. It is to ensure the businesses to fully conduct in right manner and ethically. Business support system also beneficial to assist entrepreneurs and starting up their business growth. On the other hand, this is part of government mechanism for a long-term benefits.
I'll be talking about the essential approvals and license needed to start different types of businesses. Before starting a business, entrepreneurs must get the necessary approvals and license. This means identifying specific agencies and departments that issue this license. There are different types of license required depending on the business type. Let's look at a few examples. Number 1, manufacturing business. For a manufacturing business, you need a manufacturing license, approval for the project location, planning permission, and building permission. You may also need environmental control and safety approvals. For number 2, restaurant business. In the case of a restaurant, a trade license is required along a certificate of food handling and approval from the fire and rescue department. You also need to register your food premises with the health department. Lastly, nursery business. For a nursery, you need a trade license, a certificate of attendance from Persatuan Tadika Malaysia, and approval for business operations from the Department of Education. To sum up, each business type has specific license requirements. Getting the right approvals is crucial for a legal and safe operation.
Taxation is the system by which governance collects money from individuals and business to fund public service and infrastructure like schools, roads, and healthcare. Company tax, a tax that business pay on their profits, is a way for companies to contribute to governance revenue based on their earnings. Second, personal tax, also known as income tax. This is what individual pays on their personal earnings, such as wage, salaries, and investment. Third, sales tax, a tax that to the sale of goods is collected at the point of purchase and consumer pay it when they buy products. Fourth, service tax, similar to sales tax but applied to service rather than goods. This tax is added to the cost of service like repairs, consulting, and other non-tangible transactions.
Next, we're going to talk about employment policy and legislation. The first one is Employment Act 1955. The Act provides minimum terms and conditions to certain categories of workers, and it specifies the minimum condition of employment include weekly rest day and public holiday. Next, we have Employer Provident Fund. Employer Provident Fund is a social security institution which is established based on the Malaysian law. It offers retirement benefits in terms of their saving, and it is compulsory for employers to ensure their employee register with EPF. Next is Occupational Safety and Health. It managed by the Department of Occupational Safety and Health under the Ministry of Human Resources, which is responsible to ensure the compliance of the law with OSHA 1994 and also the Factories and Machinery Act 1967. OSHA 1994 focus on safety and health awareness, while Factory and Machinery Act 1967 control safety, health and welfare in factory. Next is Social Security Organization, SOCSO. It manages the Employment Injury Insurance Scheme and Invalidity Pension Scheme. The requirement is all employers must contribute for all employees from their first month of employment as per the Social Security Act 1969. And it's only for Malaysia workers and permanent resident. Lastly, employment of foreign worker. foreign workers are permitted to work in Malaysia. However, their employment is only allowed in certain industries such as construction and plantation. Only from nationalities of Bangladesh, Indonesia, Pakistan, Philippines and Thailand are allowed to work. And it handled by the Task Force on Employment of Foreign Workers under the Ministry of Home Affairs.
Business support system. The first business support system is the financial support services. Financial support services are usually given by private or government financial institution in order to assist entrepreneur to buy factory site, office equipment and machinery. Also as a startup capital. There are some financial institutions that offers financial facilities to entrepreneur. For example, Tekun and commercial bank. The second one is marketing support service. Marketing is an effort done by the entrepreneur in order to boosting the sale of the product and services offered by the company itself. There are some companies that provide support services in marketing. For example, Matrade and MITI. The third one is information, advisory and extension support. Information, advisory and extension support offer Malaysia entrepreneur business information and guidance from agencies like MARA and MASMED to aid development and success. The fourth one is research and development support. Research and development support is assist entrepreneur in conducting research on project, feasibility, marketing and technology to improve efficiency and product quality. Agencies like MPOB, MARDI and SIRIM Berhad provide expertise and technological investment to help entrepreneurs compete in both local and international markets.
The fifth one is technical and technological support. Entrepreneurs can increase their knowledge by attend educational courses provided by agencies in Malaysia. The objective of this business support system is to give them more learn about advancement in manufacturing field by using high technology machinery and develop product quality using technology. For example, is Malaysian Institute of Microelectronic System, Standard and Industrial Research Institute Malaysia. The sixth one is entrepreneur and management training. These support are provided to new entrepreneurs to train their skills. With enough skills and knowledge, they can develop their confidence to encourage their business to move forward. For example, is Majlis Amanah Rakyat MARA and Institut Keusahawanan Negara. The last one is infrastructure support. The strategic location must important to the business. This can help them to run their business and solve an issue to get a customer because strategic location can make customer easy to reach them. It also can minimize an issue that related to the premise. For the example of the agencies is Urban Development Authority and Majlis Amanah Rakyat MARA. The fifth one is technical and technological support. Entrepreneurs can increase their knowledge by attend educational courses provided by agencies in Malaysia. The objective of this business support system is to give them more learn about advancement in manufacturing field by using high technology machinery and develop product quality using technology. For example, is Malaysian Institute of Microelectronic System, Standard and Industrial Research Institute Malaysia. The sixth one is entrepreneur and management training. These support are provided to new entrepreneurs to train their skills. With enough skills and knowledge, they can develop their confidence to encourage their business to move forward. For example, is Majlis Amanah Rakyat MARA and Institut Keusahawanan Negara. The last one is infrastructure support. The strategic location must important to the business. This can help them to run their business and solve an issue to get a customer because strategic location can make customer easy to reach them. It also can minimize an issue that related to the premise. For the example of the agencies is Urban Development Authority and Majlis Amanah Rakyat MARA.